Hello world, there's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. Don't I sound happy? This is Buffalo the Vulture, and this is more Let's Play Animal Crossing. A game that I recently, like a flash, when trying to describe why this game was, I was talking with Zerf about the game, and I guess thanks to exchange rates and just, the way that the markets work over there, like Animal Crossing New Horizons would cost like $90. I'm like, do not spend $90 on Animal Crossing New Horizons. And the best thing I can equate it to is Animal Crossing New Horizons is like an open world game once the story mode is over. But like it starts that way. Or if the story mode is only like a half an hour's worth of gameplay. And then the rest of it is just there. Yep, we're here, Isabel. Good morning. Good evening. And good night. Is it 9:31 p.m. on Saturday, February 6th? Personal news, I got to do a video chat with my family back home. Mom and Dad are great. They're putting in new pandemic-themed bits and blurbs for her to say. That doesn't qualify as news, does it? It's interesting, I never heard it before I started wearing these earbuds to play this game. That's right, I'm wearing my terrible Roddy Piper cosplay. Biff gave me a present. Aw, get pumped, Vitamin B. He's gifting it to me for all the awesome stuff I'm always doing. I caused about a whole pile of plushes I forgot about. Well, maybe you can find a note for him. Once my teacher caught me passing a note and I had to read aloud. It said, I hate pop music. I was lying. I wanted to impress this girl, Debbie. She liked prog rock. What even is prog rock? No, seriously, Piper. Are we learning things about Piper? My goodness, Bobo, I had the strangest dream. In it, I was writing an important letter to you. When I woke, I couldn't remember what the letter was about. Guess we'll never know. Anywho, hope this finds you well. Dear Lollipop, do you like the clothing I sent? I bought it for myself, but then it got super duper mega sweaty, and it wasn't the same when I washed it. Too much sweat. It looked like your size, though. Just don't sniff it. Yours in sweatiness, Cousteau. So he gave us a shirt that is too sweaty to be washed. Anyways, a couple of important things to be done on this fair Saturday. A gallant statue. And a wrestler uniform. Oh, alright. I'll stick with that for right now. Bean attempted to do a little bit of time travel in an attempt to manipulate the turnip market. Now, she found out that if you do this in such a way that the system can identify it, it just spoils all your turnips immediately. The consequences of time travel. Now, it spoiled all of her turnips. I don't know if it did anything to mine, because I was not playing the game when the time was being switched around. So we'll see if I'm going to pay for her crimes. And indeed, All my turnips have been spoiled. Put mom's embroidery on this. I had to put that in storage, but I'm going to need to use it later. Put that in storage. I already know that DIY recipe. Let's put the iron nuggets in storage. Put the wasp nest in storage. I want to see how the Gallant statue looks. I'm going to leave that out. Well, I guess there's no hurry now, but I was going to attempt to sell turnips today, Saturday night, because it will be the last chance before Sunday, and they would have spoiled on Sunday. Anyways, Beam was just trying to figure it out because basically she'd been checking the turnip market prices every day, near as I could tell. She was checking it pretty frequently anyways. And was never getting a return on investment. So this was like, I don't know, Thursday or Friday, Bean tried to do this. She said that typically she sees the turnip prices peak around Tuesday or Wednesday. And it was past that, and nothing was happening. So, hey there, you're one of the newer residents of the island. Tutu, staying trendy, Twinkles? What's the latest? Clear skies are amazing. They really make you think about how huge our galaxy is, you know? Like sunlight travels 92 million miles to make us warm and happy during the day. And at night, some of the starlight we see has traveled billions of years to get to our island. I want to make a joke about me being a star, but I'm too busy being amazed at nature. That's very good, Tutu. Oh, hey, here is our newest resident. Sterling. Oh, do you live here too? They call me Sterling. I met up with Bean at the campsite. By the way, have you seen their biceps? Amazing. Well, I kept hearing how great this place was. As soon as I got home, I packed up and kayaked on over. I cannot wait to show off my muscles to a whole new audience. If you need anything lifted, holla. Oh, and KK Slider's over there. So that's another thing that's happening. As far as I can tell, that seems to be the main thrust of the game. Was making the island impressive enough that KK Slider would want to visit. You buying stuff? Hey, Claude. What is it? I got you something. I got you spoiled turnips. Huh? Some spoiled turnips? Wait, Bobo? This is trash. I don't want trash. I make my own trash. What's new, Hopalong? Let's talk. I want that and that and that. Now my piggy bank's gonna starve if I keep this up. Yep, I got a new achievement. Oh, and it is for talking to friends. I figured it was going to be a special achievement for giving somebody trash. Although maybe I did. No, I got more weeding chivos. I have no commodities to give to any residents who purchase turnips. Buy them low, sell them high, make a handsome profit. They'll rot in a week though, so be careful. Stock holder. Got it. Powers to be have been tracking your turnips and you've harvested your share of profits. Avaricious money bags. Upstart trader. That's it, upstart. Yeah, so I pretty much lost all of that. Because I purchased those turnips at 92 a piece. I sell them in stacks of 10. $39 per turnip, so I was never going to make a profit. I feel like Nintendo is trying to make some point about GameStop or something. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. 3,000 bells. Most of that, I imagine, is from the recipe. What the heck is this thing? Oh, a Festival confetti machine. Maybe later. Just some other festival themed thing? Oh no. It is an elaborate kimono stand. 220,000 bells. Get up my way. Well, I guess let me sell some more of these spoiled turnips. Pete's got mail. Oh, somebody left me gifts. Bamboo floor lamp and jungle flooring. Do I know jungle flooring? I don't. I'm about to. Yo, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, and more. Natural square table. We leave each other little recipes. We already know them. I already knew that one, so... And I knew that one too, so... I guess I'll sell them. I didn't even know that was there. Alright. Spooky garland. I mean, he's kind of spooky if you realize that, who you thought was just the, warm-up boss. Yeah, see, this whole room full of spoiled turnips. You know, I gotta remember that next time Bean asks me to clean up. I just have to tell her, oh, my pockets are full. I have to leave everything as it is. You know, I was gonna clean up a little bit. But now, nah. flat garden rock and iron frame. Don't know for sure whether I know how to make either of those. Hardly matters. So let's just see what an individual spoiled turnips pile is worth. 100 bells. So basically worth 3 bells more than I bought individual ones. However, those were in stacks of 10 rather than a thing of spoiled turnips. So they're worth slightly more than 1/10. Or slightly more than 10% of their value. Initial value. Oh, and I was going to sell those recipes too. Can't believe Bean duped me into getting into a turnip game. I was doing alright, just digging up fossils, selling those. I'm not really that mad, folks. Money in this game is, it is what it is. Like, I mean, I suppose, yes, if you had infinite money, you could just buy whatever you wanted in the game. Also, what's the point? Like, if you can just acquire everything, then there's nothing to play for, you know? If that makes sense. Even if it doesn't make sense, there isn't anything to play for. I just run around your island and be like, hey, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Something and something, and I don't have feet, 'cause I'm a mermaid. Isn't it weird? Floating in water, and also sinking sometimes. That's how that song goes, right? I think that's how the song goes. You think it's how the song goes too, right? Right. I'll buy it. Thank you for your purchase. Whoa, you're already carrying so many things. Maybe you can come back after you make room in your pockets. They both talk at, like, you know, they both are supposed to be talking at the same time or whatever. But you could also think it's one of those Insecticons that would just repeat the last thing that they said. I don't even remember which Insecticon it was. I'm almost proud of myself for remembering it was an Insecticon. Oh dear. Let's run them numbers. 2,900 bells, because I didn't have any cool recipes this time. I do kind of want to see it pop out some confetti. Ah, I should inform you that this item was inspired by the upcoming festival event on February 15th. And if you're interested, we have a collection of reactions in the cabinet that go perfectly with Festival. I should mention that they're only available from now through the day of Festival. Don't miss out. Oh, and you can tell it's getting up to be time for its closing time, because the music changed. I thought this was just the music that played in the shop for the longest time, because I would only ever get here right before. I don't have enough money for the festival reaction set. Let's see if we can sell the last of our rotten turnips. Maybe I want to save those rotten turnips to give to people I don't like. Well, I mean... Oh, dang it. Yeah, a couple for sure. Put it right back in there. Oh, one of the $10,000 bags disappeared into weeds. I'm a little cheesed. Hey, a little cheesed. I'm your viewer. Don't worry, I filled it in for you guys. Okay, I mean, that still at least gives me enough to buy those reactions. More abilities for my character. What is this? Oh, okay, they already told me that. Oh, okay. I see, this totally makes sense. Press the R to see all of them. Choose how to express myself. See you guys. There you go, feeling it as a dance reaction. Yo, Erg, what's the word? You have a low battery. Let's chat. It's like a ton of foods, yep. I'm just gonna interrupt you in the middle of your song. Unreal, like out of sight. I thought you'd stop by, Bobo. You in the mood for a tune? Let's hear it. And your requests, you can dial up an old favorite, or just tell me how you're feeling and I'll groove on it. No, you know what? I'll leave it up to KK, because I don't feel like trying to figure it out. Take a seat and we'll jam. This is something that somebody pointed out to me. He tells you to take a seat. Forest life. And everyone immediately stands. But of course you have to stand to be transported to the dark realm. So basically the first time you ever see this happen is of course the first time that KK Slider comes to the island. Oh, I guess all island characters are rendered, but usually the only ones nearby enough are ones that are actually participating in the concert and dancing. But no, this time Sterling just sort of like wandered in and was like, what are you guys up to? I'm getting out of here. We've been transported to a realm of cherry blossoms. Like you are. But yeah, basically you have to get your island fancified up to a certain level of prestige, and then KK decides he's going to come and do a concert. And this happens, except it's with the sort of main Animal Crossing theme. And the credits play. And that's basically the last time that Tom Nook... I've never seen so many characters just wandering in and out. Tom Nook, like, typically you can ask him, like, hey, what should I be doing right now? And he'll basically tell you whatever the next sort of, like, thing that you can achieve or unlock in the game is. And once you get KK to visit the island, he pretty much says, oh gosh, I don't know, I'm stumped. We're all flying around the stars. We've been transported to the far plane. I wonder if we've been sent. Are we dead? Also, if you've never heard KK singing, it could be a little unnerving. It could also be unnerving if you've heard it before. Slip me a boot of the show. So you can get a free song download every week. Oh, Snowball, eh? Oh, how you doing, Velma? Why, good evening, Blair. What's the latest? Got bright up. The early goat gets their to-do list done. That's good, Velma. Oh my, look at all these weeds. Must destroy weeds before they steal any more tens of thousands of bells from me. Let's drop down. I just want to see what the statue looks like. Oh my. And there's bits and pieces are hanging out. I know you think I'm just like looking at his giblets now, but yeah, I heard wind blowing. So I'm like, oh, I think there's a present nearby. And a cushion. Now, there is a whole thing. This gallant statue, there's a whole thing in this game about fine artwork. There's a guy that you can buy it from who comes around every so often. And sometimes he has the real deal, and sometimes he has forgeries. Mostly he has forgeries. I've never tried to pawn off a forgery on the owl here, but of course you can give them to you give the artwork to the museum. I don't know if this one is going to be real or not. There's a guide that I have like open on my phone that you could tell. So like when you go to this guy's shop, you can make sure. What would I like to donate? Can I donate this gallant statue? Is it the real deal? It is a Gallant statue, and the genuine article, no less. Alzheimer. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Hurry, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting. Oh dear. And we have officially entered into the 10 o'clock hour, or what is actually the 11 o'clock hour. Yeah, there's another bag, there's another tree made of money. That's not made of money, it has money growing on it. I suppose I could harvest my my pumpkins. So yeah, the spoiled turnips got us what? Less than $3,000, or roughly $3,000, but less than the $3,000 if you're realizing that the $3,000 ended up coming from there being recipes in there. And what, we get like 27 grand or something like that from selling this whole thing of pumpkins. And the pumpkins don't even fill up our inventory. So I guess the Cliff's Notes version of what I'm trying to say here is pumpkins are more valuable than spoiled turnips. That's what they used to say back at the old country. Let's just walk around and tap the Y button repeatedly. The Y button being the pick up objects button. Much like Polly in the Darkman video game would pick up stones. It was just a weird thing about, I think it was Nintendo Power right up on the Darkman video game, in which they basically talked about the cause like Darkman takes different forms, right? Like he assumes the sort of visage of different people. And one of them was a guy named Polly. I never saw the movie or really played much of the game, but I guess like that particular character just like throws rocks or whatever, and that's his attack. But Nintendo Power called the technique pick up stones. So I'm like, wow, this guy has the ability to lift stones. Not necessarily heavy stones, just, oh, they're stones. Hey, a place where there's a fossil. I think his name was Polly. Maybe I'm just getting him confused with the character from the Rocky movies. Oh, here's a place where I could plant another money tree. Let's do that. So that later, I mean, honestly, this is the way that I had been making money was, you know, you triple your investment in a few days once the tree grows. Well, roughly. Because you put that away, and then you get out 10,000 bells. Then you plant 10,000 bells, and then 3 10,000 bell bags come out. Now you can put in a lower amount, and then bags of that amount will grow. But why would you want to do that? Man, a lot of presence in flight lately. What do we have here? High tops. Sure, I'll put on some high tops. More weeds. What do you know? The island is being overrun. Is this basically their way of telling you you're not doing a good job taking care of your island? It could be. What are my daily goals, anyways? Oh, I didn't sell I didn't do that. Redeem Nook Miles and catch bugs and snowflakes and build a snowfolkman. Well, I can see about catching some snowflakes anyway. Oh, hey. Oh, and it vanished. I guess because I made an attempt. Now, I saw some snowball. I saw a snowball earlier. But where was it? Was it over here? Sure was. Where's the other one? They always come in pairs. There's always two. One student and one teacher. Or master. Not seriously, if there's only one snowball, what am I supposed to do with it? Can't build a snowfolk with only one snowball. There's nothing to snowball. And of course I have a low battery, so that's my battery. But yeah, I guess let me show you what I'm talking about involving Tom Nook and his not giving you any other ideas of what to do. You come over here and sit at the desk, he'll notice that you're there, he'll come on by and be like, hey man, what's going on? Hello, hello. Construction consultation tower. Consultation. You can ask him, what should I do? And he would give you ideas of like the next plot point, but yes, that is the question. I can't think of any more advice to give you, Bobo. You've accomplished so much. I'm sure you can find your own ways of having fun and living your best life. Okay. Figure he would at least have told me, hey, you could pay off your loan, you know? Coconut juice in a cardboard box. I like some coconut juice. I guess I can get a goal for redeeming some Nook Miles. Wait, no. I would do that by redeeming Nook Miles. 500 will do it. Let me get a bell voucher. Just quick convert some of my miles into bells. I'm good. I got 200. Redeem 500. Earn 200 with a double multiplier. So spend 100 miles and get a voucher. So ingenious. That should be on Slick Deals. Oh, also occasionally, KK Slider goes, oh! And you have to imagine he's attempting to be Wolfman Jack. Because aren't we all attempting to be Wolfman Jack? We all live our lives thinking, how can I be more like Wolfman Jack? I can tell you it starts with having a raspier voice, Daddy. Wait, that's more like the actual Wolfman Jack and not Matt Besser's impression of Wolfman Jack. Yeah, this is going to bother me, so let me start construction here. We're at Helmet Turn construction. Sure that everybody has the rainbow pattern. I don't care enough to try and grab any more snowflakes. Anyhow, yeah. Before my controller just dies entirely, let's go ahead and say goodnight here. We've done plenty. We've done enough damage for one day. Let's go ahead and hit the showers. Ready to wrap things up for now? Sure, I'll save an end, and I think that will probably also get me out of construction mode. It didn't bother me with that. I figured it would say some extra message or something, but no, I'm okay with that. See you later. All right, see you guys never. Actually, no, I'm Bo with the Vulture. This has been another episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. I got some spoiled turnips. I sold some spoiled turnips. And we all got to see Michelangelo's David's Wi-Fi dongle. So that was fun, right? Oh, there's Sydney. I didn't say hi to Sydney, but we'll do that some other time. Bye now. Thanks very much for watching.